Hello to all of you incredible people. My name is Deborah, and I do all that I can to speak out against abuse and to provide support to abuse victims. Many people are not aware that they are in relationships with people who have personality disorders. This lack of knowledge can cause many people into putting their life in harm's way. This is a serious concern, especially if that person who has a personality disorder is not under any type of treatment to correct and to deal with all of the horrible and negative behaviors, attitude, and conversations that can be damaging, negative, harmful, and troubling towards other people. You will notice that you are constantly having difficult times that are causing so much negative energies, so much unhealthy interactions, and so much dysfunctional conversations. This is a red flag of being in a relationship with a person who has a disordered personality. People who have a disordered personality will have negative, deep, firmly rooted, solid, and unbending ways in the way they think, in the way they communicate, and in the way that they behave. This negative thinking, attitude, and behavior patterns will cause severe damage and impairment with relationships they are having with other people. A person who is trying to have a healthy relationship with a person who has a disorder with their personality will often experience tremendous amounts of abuse, misery, agony, distress, pain, worry, sorrow, hurt, mistreatment, domestic violence, assault, injuries, bullying, trauma, stalking, and spying. There are 10 different personality disorders. These 10 personality disorders will fall under 3 different clusters. There's cluster A. There's the popular cluster B. And then there's the cluster C. And it is very likely that a person who has a personality disorder can have more than one type of a personality disorder. Having childhood trauma, having childhood turmoil, neglect during childhood, torture and cruelty, abuse during childhood in a person's life can cause a very serious risk of that child developing a disorder with their personality. This is very serious. Personality disorders can also be genetic, that is passed down from the parents and grandparents or any other close family connections, cousins, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles, from one generation to the next generation. Personality disorders can develop for a combination of reasons. Also, being under the influence of demonic forces from the pits of hell can also cause personality disorders. A person with a personality disorder can cause a person to react to other people in a problematic, messy, difficult way. They will act out impulsively and carelessly, making it hard for them to relate to a person in a positive and healthy manner. This will tremendously affect the overall quality of life for the person who is trying to have a healthy relationship with the person with a personality disorder. It is very difficult to provide treatment for a person who has a personality disorder due to the deep and firmly rooted, strong and unbending ways that they think, that they communicate, that they behave. They normally refuse to consider that they have a personality disorder. Long-term, consistent, deep psychotherapy treatment and possible medications can help to control the symptoms, the negative symptoms of personality disorders. Also, it would help to avoid substance abuse that is often found with people with personality disorders. And it also helped to stay on top of their spiritual practices and their healthy well-being. I know based on my own personal experience how we have to protect ourselves from trying to have healthy relationships with people who has personality disorders. It is just not possible to have a healthy, safe, and happy relationship unless they are working on treatment, that they are working on implementing spiritual practices to help them with their personality disorders. Until next time, it is important that we, God's people, not forget the scriptures coming from Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you, and he will not leave you or forsake you.